Hi Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for May 2018 by Ama. Thank you for stopping by and visiting my channel. It means a lot to me. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. This will be a general reading. Please make sure that you also listen for your rising sign and also for your moon sign. I will also be uploading a whole new video for your sign for those of you who would like to know more. And in the new reading, I will be opening 3 more additional cards from different tarot decks, and I will see what other messages will show up for you. The link for those of you who are interested will be down here below in the show more description box. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website amalightworker.com. I will always be doing from now on live Akashic readings for each mid-month, so please stay tuned because I will be doing a live Akashic reading for you for your sign in mid-May 2018. It would help you if you turn on the notification bell right here, down here below, next to the subscribe right here. So when you turn the little bell on, that will notify you each and every time that I upload special videos and each and every time that I do a live streaming. Now, with that being said, allow me to focus in this reading for you. The general feelings that I am picking up, Libra, have to deal with money and finances, love and relationship, and some sort of a big announcement or a good news. But it is also about you having to sort out money matters, financial matters, and also having to sort out where do you stand in a relationship. Some of you may also be having some sort of surprises when it comes to love. And I also keep getting a sense you may have to uncover the truth about something. You may have to carefully examine a situation. You may have to carefully examine certain claims being made. And also be very careful with your money and be very careful with anything that you own, personal property and intellectual property. And there's also the energy of some of you may also be falling in love or in a relationship. Things could be going very well. Now allow me to break it down one by one. The first card that I wanted to show up is the Two of Pentacles. To me it means keeping and maintaining balance, making choices, decisions to keep and maintain balance. To me personally, it also means a second source of income, having to deal or handling money situation, financial matters in order for you to keep and maintain balance. Sometimes it also means partnerships in matters involving money and finances, like partners in a business ventures or partners in a business partnership. And sometimes, to me personally, it also means having to make some choices in love in order for you to keep and maintain balance. So trying to maintain your balance in every area of your life, within you and around you. Now allow me to tune in so I can hear psychically what does it mean for you. Some of you may be between jobs right now, or you could be between homes. I also keep getting a sense that for some of you, maybe you just ended a relationship and now you are entering a new relationship. I keep getting some of you could be moving money from one account to another account. If you deal with investments, maybe you have invested in something and now you could be taking that money that you invested and now reinvesting that money into something completely different. I keep getting a sense that for some of you it is about paying debt, repaying debt. It could be credit card debt, but I keep getting, really, it feels like you will be making in some ways some smart choices when it comes to your money. I keep getting applying for a mortgage. You could be applying for a scholarship, financial aid. I also keep getting grants or donations. You could be opening some sort of a donation link or a donation campaign. Maybe you want to help somebody or a company, or you could be also involved, in other words, in charities and donations. On the other hand, that could also be that somebody else around you is trying to help you in some ways, and maybe they will open an account. They will create an account so people can donate money to help you in some ways. I do feel that for many of you, it hasn't been so easy recently. Either you had some sort of a problem in a business partnership. Maybe a business partner in some ways went behind your back and did something, cheated you out of a deal, money, or stole money. For other ones, Libra, maybe that applies to a love relationship. And I also keep getting a sense that now, generally speaking, you are coming out of that phase when you had one difficulty after another. And I keep getting again, you are going to deal with choices, decisions, because in some ways you may also need to find the right information. Maybe you are researching some information and you have to make choices and decisions based on the research or the information that you get. But making choices seems to be very much highlighted. So generally speaking, it is also about your direction in life and where do you think you're going with a particular direction with life in general. The next card that you have is the Lovers, and again, it is another card that indicates partnerships, being connected and feeling in tune with each other's needs or with someone's needs. It also represents sudden, unpredicted changes, love, friendship, union, meeting, choice, travel, and personal property. And sometimes it also means that the angel in the card is either trying to protect the couple from outside disturbances, or maybe they're there because the two of you need to separate in some ways, but you still have an angel protecting you and guiding you through this love journey. It doesn't feel like it's a good situation for you if you get yourself involved in a situation, maybe like doing business with your husband or your wife and opening a business together, or maybe you have feelings for someone and now you are getting together to maybe like partner up in some sort of a business venture. For some of you, it's very much advisable to keep your business separate or keep your work separate from money, from love relationships. You have to be wise or wiser with money, because for some of you, I keep getting that you can't mix love and money. In other words, that's the advice for some of you, obviously not for all of you. You have been too trusting in the past. Either you have been too trusting with love in relationships, or you have been too trusting when it comes to money. For some of you, I feel that You could be making some sort of a love connection in some sort of a business trip. This could happen in a school, in a class, in a classroom, in a workshop. May not necessarily develop into being a relationship, but I keep getting the sense of attraction, like sexual sparkle and attraction, kind of gravitating towards each other. Someone that you love, or someone with whom you are in a relationship, or even your spouse, may come up to you with some information that could be surprising, or in some ways they will surprise you. I feel like you are going to demand explanations from somebody, or you are going to ask them to give you details. It feels like whatever this other person is telling you, you're like, this and that. So it feels like you are asking somebody to present to you some facts, some details, or the truth about something. Please be careful with that situation, because you may hear things, or the answers may not necessarily please you. So you have to emotionally prepare yourself about what you may have to hear. The next card that you have is so this is pride. So the meaning of the card is pride. It means success and temporary achievement. The image that we give ourselves could be that of victory, and could be that of the ability to generate well-being. But sometimes some other people may see how you present yourself, may see you as vanity, and sometimes you may create enemies, or if the pride is exaggerated, you may also contribute to deteriorating what you have already accumulated. So sometimes when you get this card, sometimes the message is that you have to be frugal, even in times of prosperity. So let me see what else. So it is also about seeing a situation from different points of view, and also try to understand other people's points of view, even though it may not even make sense to you initially. There could be an enemy or two that in some ways that may shock you a little bit. You may have to deal with people who have some sort of an antagonizing attitude. So some people may act very weird, and you have to be careful on how you handle them. Some news will be coming to you, and it will be very surprising. And I also keep getting a sense that this news or this information could actually be groundbreaking, because I keep getting the sense that after you receive this news, or after you receive this information, you are going to be able to spread your wings and fly. In a work-related situation, you are going to be given the green light to proceed with something. Some of you could actually have some immediate success, or some sudden growing success, like speeding forwards, like a big forward momentum for some of you Libras. I keep getting declarations of all kinds. These could be declarations in love. You could be declaring something. Somebody else may declare something to you about love. that could be pleasant for some of you. I'm not saying that it is anything bad, but you may be the one feeling like you want to declare your feelings of love. You may be hearing, you may also be receiving some good news coming to you. So for some of you, it's going to be good news about work and career. For other ones, it's going to be good news about love. It could be a good news about a family member. Maybe they're celebrating something. It feels like you are going to be happy about someone in the family because they have an announcement to make, like some sort of a good news. This is also about your self-esteem. I keep getting a sense that for some of you, in some ways, matters of self-esteem are going to go through some sort of a transition in order for you to heal and to find a better balance with your self-esteem. It is about how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself, and sometimes it is about you taking your power back. Whether it is, maybe you need to confront somebody, maybe you need to confront a situation, maybe you need to confront somebody in a legal situation, and thus taking your power back. But in one way or another, some of you will have to face your fear. There is some sort of an analog conversation, analog discussion. I don't know what this means, but I keep getting a sense that certain things are going to happen analog, like this is happening analog to this other situation. And that's how I keep getting that certain things could be developing. For some of you, I'm going to go back to this card because also this represents personal property. Please be very careful with things that are valuable and with things that you need to be extra careful about protecting what is yours, protecting personal property, your home, your car, your work, so it's not stolen by other people, or your intellectual property. Maybe some of you already went through that situation. For other Libras, in some ways, there's a little bit of that anxiety around that, or maybe some situation may also arise, things being stolen, or trust issue, trust issue, like not trusting somebody with money and personal property. I keep getting flights, and I keep getting scheduling flights. I keep getting many Libras flying to different directions, different parts. But I also keep getting a sense that it does feel like, energetically speaking, some of you Libras are taking off like so rapidly that you may not even know where is it that you are going to land emotionally, and is it safe for you or not. You are taking some sort of a chance or a risk in a way. A family member may in some ways remind you to slow down a little bit. And I also keep getting that you may ignore an advice being given to you, and then shortly after that you are going to regret not taking that advice seriously. So whether this advice sounds a little bit critical or nonsense, please be open and listen to what other people are telling you. I keep getting like an account bounces. I don't know what that means, or a check bounces. So for some of you, you may need to be careful with that. But if I only put the cards like this, to me it feels like partnership, and then falling in love, and you could be, in other words, opening financial accounts together, like bank accounts together, and you are also in a relationship, or you already are in a you already are in a relationship, and now you could be opening like a joint account together. That could also be happening for some of you. So it is an important moment of transitioning for you, Libras. You may have to deal with some situations that need your time and attention, but I keep getting that you are going to transition to much better time, to much better times that will last for you, not only throughout 2018, but they will last for you for many years. Please pay attention to your health. And I got that message for other signs as well. Be careful around addictions. Not necessarily yours. This could be somebody else having some sort of an addiction around you. But that message came up for several signs. Careful around addictions, and take care of yourself. I keep getting a sense that many of you could be boosting your health. Not necessarily that you will be sick or get sick, but in some ways, focused and concentrated on boosting your health and your energy level. I hope that made sense to you. Please leave me a comment down here below. If you'd like to know more, clicking the link down here. That's going to take you to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase. If you'd like to schedule your very own private consultation, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may also visit my website, amalightworker.com. Stay tuned, because we are going to do a live Akashic reading for you at mid-May 2018. Thank you again so very much. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again. Bye.